Sometimes I just don't know anymore. I have my suspicions, but it just defies any sort of reality or pragmatism or practicality. I have posted repeatedly about how Americans value the automobile, and how if you don't have a 10-ton Suburban, to help fight, or help create, global warming, then you're just not a good neighbor. We're about 3 blocks from the Pryor Brown parking garage that I posted about a week or so ago. The 1929, sort of progressive parking garage here in downtown Knoxville, where the owner, Mr. Brown, Pryor Brown, had businesses on the street level. And above the businesses and shops along the street was a parking garage. 1929. Well, we're not so far from it, but we are so close to it once again here by the Blunt Mansion. The more things change, the more they stay the same. What you are looking at is the Gay Street Bridge. It is one of the vital links from the South Knoxville to downtown Knoxville proper. It is the bridge that many city, county workers use here to get to their parking garage overlooking the river there. The Gay Street Bridge is also the bridge that many students use. South Knoxville has many, many students along new developments there along the river. And many of them make the foolish mistake of walking or bicycling across the Gay Street Bridge when they want to go downtown. And a lot of people want to go downtown because the Gay Street Bridge is named after the street, perhaps the oldest street in downtown Knoxville. Gay Street is where all the theaters are at, where all the restaurants are at, where Market Square is at. It's the main thoroughfare through the city. Now, you say, well, there's a problem with the bridges. And yes, the bridge has been closed for a reason. During the annual inspection, they found some problems with it. I'm fine with that. But do they need to close the Gay Street Bridge to everybody if they decide to close it to cars, buses, and trucks? Do they need to close it to bicyclists? Do they need to close it to pedestrians? And the answer is yes. Look at that. I mean, this is obviously a lot of people. I didn't try, but, passing by, obviously, a few people have tried, I don't know where they got the thought at, to walk their 150, 200-pound body over this bridge that may collapse under their weight. So the city has kind of bulked up like Fort Knox here. They are well, I mean, you can't slip a toddler, through here and his stroller with what the city put up. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's absurd. So the thinking is, as always here in the South, if you can't do it by car, then nobody does it at all. Look at that. 2 barriers to make sure no cars and or people walk across the Gay Street Bridge here. Buses have been rerouted. Pedestrians have been rerouted. I mean, it's extremely difficult from the city to get to the south side now, just to walk. You are almost forced to take a bus. Or I guess you can grow up and buy a car.